Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Today I'm going to make a traditionally Spanish dish, or dish from Galicia. It's called Zorza. It's the meat that we use to make the chorizos. Over the years I've sort of adapted or changed the recipe, but on this video I'm going to show you how you prepare the meat. Normally, if you do it the day before or 2 hours before, yeah, so it has to be marinated for 2 hours, and then you cook it. So on this specific one, I'm just going to show you how I prepare the meat, and then later on I'm going to make another video where I show the whole dish. So obviously, you'll see how I prepare it. I'm going to add things that it's not exactly the meat for the chorizos, because this one is designed to make a meal, not to make a chorizo. But it's very similar. I'll explain to you later. I'm going to change to Spanish now. Voy a preparar la zorza gallega, que es la carne que se usaba antiguamente para... La carne que se usa para los chorizos. Simplemente lo he adaptado con paso de los años. Y bueno, yo me acuerdo cuando era niño, pues hacía bocadillos de esto. O mismo una tapa, una ración, en el restaurante de mis padres. La máquina de los perritos calientes, pues tenía, ¿sabes? Tenía los piquitos de metal donde metes el pan y hace el agujerito, ¿no? Para meter la salchicha. Bueno, pues yo cogí una barra de pan normal y le hacía el agujerito en la máquina de los perritos calientes, y pues hacía la zorza, le metía la zorza con patatas fritas y pimientos de padrón o pimientos de morrón verdes. Y bueno, estaba delicioso. Pero bueno, vais a ver cómo hago, ¿ok? So guys, I'm going to show you, yeah? I'm going to start. Basically, you buy pork shoulders, because what you want is a bit of fat. Normally in the zorza, for the meat, for the chorizo, they put more fat than this. So first of all, I'm going to show you how I cut it, how small I cut it. Yeah? It's pork shoulders you can buy in any stores, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, anywhere. So look, yeah. So I sliced it like this, yeah. So then I cut the meat really small, in small bits, yeah. Small cubes, basically, yeah. Doesn't have to be precise, but as long as it's not too big, because if it's too big, then it'll take longer to cook. You don't want that. By the way, I've washed my hands prior to. I always wash my hands anyway, so before cooking, and I keep washing. So it's just to save time, so I do it. It doesn't have to be included on the video. Okay, this is the next step. So I've got all the ingredients ready. So as you can see, I chopped the pork. You got sweet paprika, hot paprika, oregano, parsley, fresh bay leaves from my sister's garden that I washed earlier on. Yeah, but if you don't have fresh bay leaves, you can use any bay leaf. It's alright. Red wine, white wine. I got salt here, and I got mortar. I'm going to use the mortar to make the marinade, but if you don't have one, you can make it without it, okay? You can do it all, stack everything in there and do it, but I'd rather use it, so you guys can see. Como veréis, he picado la carne en cuadraditos pequeñitos. Tengo el perejil, tengo el laurel, tengo el pimiento dulce, pimentón picante, oregano, el ajo. Voy a picar ajo aquí y voy a hacerlo en el mortero. Y tengo hojas de laurel también, vino blanco y vino tinto. Vale? Okay, let's start then. So let's chop the garlic thinly. So yeah, so when I was a kid I used to eat this. It's one of my favourite dishes, but obviously over the years I've sort of adapted the recipe to my liking anyway. So I used to buy a French spaghetti. Well, in my mum's and dad's restaurant they used to have French spaghetti. So the hot dog machine, you know, it's got that metal bar to sort of stick the bread and make a hole in the bread, yeah? So what I used to do, I used to make put the French bread there in that hot dog machine and make the hole. So then I used to go to the zorza, the meat, and padron peppers, or normal green peppers, and stuff the bread with the zorza, and sometimes I even used to put chips inside, and it was delicious, honestly. So as you can see, I like the garlic nicely chopped, because I like to see these bits of garlic in the meat afterwards when I cook, yeah? Alright, so I'll put that there. Okay. That's it. Now I'll do the parsley. I'll put the parsley there as well. So, bits of parsley. Take the little stalks out. Again, I chop. It gives that freshness and that flavour. You know, as Spanish people, we like to put parsley and garlic, of course. So normally, the actual Zorza for the chorizo meat, it doesn't have any wine. Okay, because we don't put wine on it. Just you just do the garlic in the mortar, the spices, you know. And you leave it till the next day, and then you get the tripes, the fresh tripes, with the manual machine to stuff the. It's like a manual mincer, but you just change the front bits, and then you put the tripe in that. It's got a little sieve with a little pipe, and then you turn with your hand, and the other one, and you put the meat in, and the other one you just pull the tripe. There's usually two people, right, doing it, because you need to pull the tripe at the same time on the other end, otherwise. If you stuff it too much in my rib into, and that's it, it's cold. So that's that. Now I get the bay leaves. They've been washed before. I sort of break it like that, yeah, because I like that freshness, you know. Yeah, see. No, one is probably enough. But I just put two anyway. I take them afterwards. So one big pinch of salt and a little bit more. That's it. Okay, now let's do this. Let me wash my hands because they're a bit sticky. Tea towel here, I dry my hands. That's it. Now, so you just turn. I like to do the garlic first. Okay. So I need to be. If you don't have a mortar, just chuck everything in there and then mix it with your hands. Because I'm going to mix it with my hands anyway. So, but I think I can get the flavors better if I put all the paprika and the olive oil, everything here. So. Oh, I can smell it. So now I like the spices. Oregano, just add. Oh, stuck. I add a little bit of oregano. That's enough, yeah. Just at least I don't know, half a spoon maybe is enough. Depends. If you don't want it, you just don't. Sometimes I never used to add oregano first. So that's spicy paprika. So. Spicy paprika, only a little bit. See the end of the teaspoon. Okay, otherwise it gets too hot. Yeah. Now, let me close it. And the sweet paprika, I put too big. You know, like full. Yeah. Don't be afraid of adding. That's it. You need to have more sweet than spicy, because otherwise it's spicy. You don't want that. So now it's just olive oil. Okay. So you create like a sort of a paste, see? You see? A bit more, yeah? It's a bit dry. I like it a bit more liquid. Anyway, I'm going to put olive oil there for sure as well. So slowly now, because you don't want to get messy. Just mix it up nicely. That's it. You see? It looks nice. Wow, this looks excellent. So you just put it all over here. I might have to use a teaspoon. So. Because otherwise, you know. Oh, the smell of this is excellent. Qué bien huele esto, mi madre. Quedó esto fantástico. Con el aceite así mezclado con el pimentón. Quedó súper... Oh, parece que estoy oliendo los chorizos. ¿Veis? Así. Ahora sacamos esto. Bueno, mucho más aceite. Así ya llega. Y ahora, vino tinto y vino blanco. Red wine. So you notice I've put more oil. So now you put red wine and white wine. Yeah, half and half. But if you have only one of them at home, just use one of them. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, just put half a glass of red wine and half a glass of white wine. Yeah. Okay. Ahora voy a mezclar. Voy a mezclar todo con las manos. Next thing I'm gonna mix everything up. Yeah. So, all right. I've washed my hands already. Okay. So, if you don't want to do it with your hands, do it with a spoon. Yeah? It doesn't. I like to do things in my hands anyway. So, okay. If the meat is not enough, again, it's similar. Just a bit more paprika and a bit more wine, and that's it. And just put more meat. That's it. You can put 2 packs, you know. But you see, by doing it in the mortar, the paprika is better mixed, it's well mixed, because it became a paste. Alright? Alright, there's plenty of sauce there for later, you see. Okay. So, this is it now. You leave it covered for an hour, 2 hours. 2 hours would be ideal, but if you haven't got time, 1 hour. So then what I will do, I'll cover it, leave it in the fridge, and on the next video, yeah, part 2, I'm going to show you how I make the meal. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you soon. See you next time.